Hopefully I don't get flagged for saying nipple, so let's call it something else. Let's call it Hershey Kisses. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I start this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you have your bell turned on so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. Also guys, make sure you click the link in the description down below and follow me on all my social media accounts. So guys, this video was highly requested. Some of you guys wanted to know if I'm going to be breastfeeding or bottle feeding. So yeah. So I'm actually really excited to do this video because I actually just took a class last week, and they gave me a lot of information that I didn't even know, even though I am on my third child. Yeah, they gave me a lot of cool, interesting stuff. So for those of you that don't know, the stores are empty when it comes to milk. So I actually got this at the class that I went to last week. And those of you that don't know, Cammy was on this baby formula and Dion. They both started out on the Similac Advanced, I believe, and I don't know if they was lactose intolerant, but it did not do well with their stomach. They was constantly like puking like the first few days. So I ended up changing their milk to, this is the Similac Sensitive, and they don't even sell it like this in the store anymore. They actually have it to where it has an orange lid on it like this, but it has something completely different written on the can. So this one I actually got from a Walgreens. I had to Instacart it, and I was looking for this one. And thank God that they actually had this available. But I was looking for this one and they didn't have it. They was out of a lot of stuff. So and this was just for video purposes. Like, I'm not gonna give my baby any formula. So yeah, so they was like completely out. So whoever the Instacart lady was, she was like, would you prefer something else? I would choose a different formula, and they didn't have anything. Even the formula that's already made, I used to get that a lot with Cam and Dion because I didn't really want to get up at nighttime. So I would go ahead and have their bottles filled, and I would have it in an area where it's very cool. And yeah, so those of you that will be formula feeding, I just want you guys to know, like, yeah, the baby formula, I don't know if there's like a shortage or some type of recall, I don't know, but some of the formula is just non-existent at this moment. So, which made my decision a lot easier when it comes to breastfeeding. Now, I know that a lot of people in the Black community, they are against breastfeeding, but breastfeeding is actually really, really healthy. And so I am going to be pretty much showing you guys some of the stuff that I received, new information that I had, stuff that I feel like would help you guys out because it had helped me out at one point in time. And so yeah, so no to the baby formula. I am actually going to be returning this to get my money back off of it. I just wanted to use it for video purposes, and since I'm not going to be breastfeeding, I feel like I need to return it back so that somebody else can use it. So yeah, set that over there. So this right here is an electric breast pump. Actually, this is one that one of the subscribers purchased for me, so thank you very much. I do have another breast pump here. I don't know where it's at though, but I'm gonna be getting that for you guys. I think that's like the handheld. So there's two different type of breast pumps to my knowledge, the electric one and then the one where you actually do it yourself. They both hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I have attempted to feed Dion and Cam. I breastfed Cam for 2 months, and I think I just did Dion for like 2 weeks. But this time I am going to be going full throttle, and for many different reasons, not just for the formula, but we'll get into that in a separate video. So whenever little man get here, yeah. So this is the electric pump, and this is by Dr. Brown. And I'm pretty much gonna show you guys how to put this together, because I know a lot of y'all is confused. I was confused too, because I had never seen an electric one. But when the baby latches onto you, like, that's good and all, you know, stuff like that too. But there's gonna be times where you're not gonna be able to have your baby latch on, like if they have a doctor's appointment, or if you have a doctor's appointment, or if you have a babysitter and y'all not in the same place at the same time. This is where, you know, a fast pump in a Dr. Brown's bottle, like for example, this is one of them right here that actually came in there. I think it came with 4 bottles, but so this right here is, I don't know what this is, but yeah. So I believe it goes something like this, and I'm gonna show you guys in a sec. Get y'all like a closer up. Ain't that weird though, like how I was just having problems trying to put together Dion's potty, but I have no problem putting this together? That is crazy. Okay. So put this like this. Yeah, and it gets, well, once you put it on just one time, you ain't gotta keep putting it on and taking it off. So it'll get easier by the second. Okay, so there we go. We're done with that part. So this is how that goes, guys. That's how that goes. And then you have this part right here. This is like, I don't really know what this is for, because the milk does not go through this part, but it does go right here in that little circle thing. And then you have this part right here. Obviously this part goes in the wall socket, and then this part goes behind the Dr. Brown. So you put that in there like that. Okay. And then you have this piece right here. This is the piece that's going to be suctioning out the milk. And this part right here also goes on here like this. Oh, sorry, I had it wrong. So it doesn't go like this. It goes like this. See, just for clarification. Okay, and then what you want to do, and then you have this part right here. This is the I'm not quite sure, guys, what this part right here does. I'm pretty sure that this is like a funnel, I believe. So when you do get done pumping in a bottle, because it screws on like, uh-oh. So I'm pretty sure like whenever you get done pumping, that this is used for like pouring the milk in there from whichever bottle you use to pump. I think. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive that that's what this right here is, this little funnel thing, because I don't see it being used for anything else, because this is what's going to be used to do all the pump action, if that makes sense. So you screw that on there like that. Hopefully you guys can see, because the lighting in here is like terrible, but yeah. So far you got the little gate thing on, you got this part hooked up to the part that's going to go on the wall, and then you got the other end connected to the back, and then this part right here is this open part right here, not the big round part but the smaller part. That's what goes on the nipple area. Everything is just about connected. So this little white piece right here has a thing on it so that you can like connect it. So this part right here, which is the part that's in the front, it goes in there just like this. Make sure it's pushed in all the way. And this white part screws on the wide part that's like this. So what's gonna happen is, while you have it on your nipple, once you plug it in to the wall socket, you're gonna hit power over here, and it has like, okay, so power is over here where you turn it on. And then you hit play, which is the second one underneath the power button. And on this side is a plus, so you can choose the speeds. I highly recommend do not choose a high speed, because that could potentially hurt. Because it hurts, they say if the baby is latched on wrong or not properly latched on, that it's gonna hurt when they latch on and breastfeed. But that's not true, because what I found to believe, because what I realized when I did breastfeed Cam and Dion, is that it's gonna hurt regardless. Hopefully I don't get flagged for saying nipple, so let's call it something else. Let's call it Hershey Kisses. Y'all know the little Hershey Kisses, the little candy, bloop. So anyways, we're gonna call it Hershey Kisses. So when they latch onto your Hershey Kisses, it's going to hurt because they're sensitive anyway. They're using like a lot of force and pressure with the sucking, so it's going to hurt. So anytime somebody say, oh, you must not have them latched on properly because it's not supposed to hurt, let it go in one ear and come out the other, because it is gonna hurt. So anyways, guys, you have speeds. I would suggest using a lower speed first to get used to the sensitivity of the Hershey Kisses area, and then go, yeah, I think I've read that it's like 5 speeds on here, but yeah. So that's this. So that's how you use an electric pump. I'm gonna try to go find the handheld pump so that, well, actually I guess to just show you guys like how it looks. It's really nothing like special or fancy about it. It's just putting it on there, and then there's like a little lever thing on there where you could just pump it. But I know some of you guys don't know what it looks like, so I'll try to find it for that reason alone. But so as far as, because y'all know like when you breastfeed, your breasts leak, they feel really full. Also, what I found to realize was that whenever my breasts would feel full, that was a strong indication that my baby was ready to eat again. So yeah, but anyways, back to the leaking part. I had bought these from the dollar store, and they were $1. So they have the makeup ones that are just like this, but they're a lot thicker. But these are the cotton ones. I think the makeup ones are cotton too, but these are from the Family Dollar for $1. Cotton round. They're for you to stick in the inside of your breast, mainly against the your Hershey Kisses. And but what I found to realize is that when you leak out, it gets really moist. However, when you're not leaking out and it gets really dry, when you go to pull the cotton swab off, your Hershey Kiss is covered in cotton. And that's not good, because if you're in a hurry, if your baby over there crying, like really getting mad, and you pull your bra down and latch your mom without realizing that you got cotton on there, that could potentially choke your baby, harm your baby. So I would not recommend these. Now, I bought these. Only way I would recommend these is if you wet them first. So have on a good, like, tight support bra, because one thing that you don't want to do is not wear a bra, for one, and two, wear a bra that does not really fit. So you want to wear a bra that's like tight fitted, like kind of one that I have on. I have a black one on, and so yeah, because something else that they don't tell you is that once you do breastfeed, that you're gonna start feeling a lot of different painful lumps in the breast, in the inside. Some people may mistake them for cancer lumps. They're not cancer lumps. It just means that your milk gland is getting blocked. So you don't want to just feed on one side. You want to feed on two different sides. So if you fed on the left side last time your baby ate, next time your baby eats, you want to feed on the right side. So when I went to this class, they also gave me this little charm bracelet thing. And oh no, this is not it. It's this one. We're gonna get into this one in a minute, but it's this one. It's a reminder bracelet. So it says, in the early days of breastfeeding, it can be quite tricky to remember which side to feed from next. So while you are relaxing during the feed, you swap it over. The next time you come to feed your baby, your bracelet will tell you which side is next. I don't think I had a problem doing that, but this is very helpful and it's cute. So it's a bracelet for you to wear. Oh, some of my thingy majiggers came off, but I'm gonna show this to you guys. Gotta wrap this around here so that none of my little things will come back off. So it says next time on here, and it has a rose, which is very, very cute. And what you do is, while you're breastfeeding your baby on the left, you go ahead and you put the bracelet on the right. So whenever it's time for your baby to feed again, you'll know by looking at your right wrist that, okay, it's time for you to use the right boob, period. Okay, so, but anyways, back to what to put in the inside of your boob so that they won't leak. Now, when I went to this class last week, they actually gave cotton washable nursing pads. These are really, really big. And so when you have a baby, you already feel kind of like trying to get back used to your body and stuff like that. You don't want anything that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. My boobs are not big enough. Well, my Hershey Kiss isn't big enough for this. I will try it because it did say that it's extra soft, it's comfortable, it's absorbent. You just gotta make sure that you keep these cleaned and washed, because it only comes with a pack of 4. I'm pretty sure you can order these online, but yeah, I will try them. Like I said, I have on, I've been wearing, according to my bras, I don't think that these would fit, and it would probably look bulky to where you can see it underneath my shirt, but I will test it out in the future, okay? They also gave me like a little bib or whatever, and it says mom's milk is perfect, and it has a, I think that's a lion on the front of it. Cool. Also, this is like a little charm that they had gave as well. And it says Oh, it has two sides. On the back it says breast milk, every ounce counts. And then on the front it says breastfeeding is a gift that lasts a lifetime. Y'all, I don't know what it is about this pregnancy, but I have been doing a lot of things that I normally would not do, or what I haven't done, or didn't do with my first two pregnancies. Like, I was even thinking about, you know, collecting the umbilical cord and donating it, because I read that it's a lot of different benefits and stuff like that. So this is what I'm going to be using. I actually bought this. This is a blanket to cover up your Hershey Kiss and the baby, like if you're out in public. But that's the reason why I wouldn't say it's important to use a pump as well, but also it can be kind of draining, especially like at nighttime. You know, you could be sleeping and then the baby could be hungry and you gotta pull your boob out, and or you can just reach over and get a bottle, you know. So there's gonna be times where you're not gonna want baby to latch on to you. So, but yeah, this is one of the blankets to cover up. I'm not gonna unfold it completely, but yeah. So also, I found these in Walmart because I am going to be breastfeeding, and I always struggle with iron because I am an anemic, and throughout my pregnancies I do have to take a lot of iron. I don't take iron pills. I don't like pills, so I've always taken 3 of the iron gummies daily. Also, since I will be breastfeeding, I will have to continue to take my prenatal vitamin. So I have to continue to take the prenatal vitamin with the iron gummies so that the baby will have enough nutrients and vitamins. Now the breast milk in itself has, like, I know, like the first 3 days of birth, 3 or 4 days of birth, you will not have actual breast milk. It's called I think it's called colostrum. I used to say cholesterol or something, but it's called colostrum, I believe. And it has a lot of good different nutrients and vitamins in there. But I was told that the only vitamin that does not exist in breast milk is vitamin D. So you would have to take like a vitamin D supplement or eat or drink something that has vitamin D in there. But I found these at Walmart, and these are basically their iron supplement cookie bites. And it also says that it's 2 times the iron as a serving of spinach. And I got the chocolate chip brand, and there's 6 bags in here, and they're like little minis or whatever. And I did end up trying one of them, and it's not nasty, but you can definitely tell that it's iron. It doesn't taste like iron, but you can definitely tell that it's like a healthier version of a chocolate chip cookie. And it does have protein, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and other healthy nutrients in there. Some of the ingredients is whole wheat flour, sugar, salted butter, rolled oats, chocolate chips, organic cane sugar, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter, soy, vanilla, oat flour, brown sugar, eggs, natural flavors, sea salt, baking powder, cornstarch, sunflower, what is that, lecithin? I don't know. And baking soda. And it says produced in a facility that uses tree nuts, contains eggs, milk, soy, and wheat. So for those of you that are 100% vegan or like a vegetarian, would not recommend. But those of you that is partially vegan or 100% not vegan or not vegetarian, I would highly recommend. Like I said, they're not bad at all. They don't taste disgusting. However, you can tell that it is a healthier version or whatever. Another thing that you guys will need if you are breastfeeding is breast milk storage bags. And that's because you want to be prepared, because newborns, if you're moving too slow, they will let you know, period. So I had opened up one just to see what it looks like, because like I said, I'm gonna be 100% breastfeeding. I didn't do that last time, but this is what they look like. And it goes up to 180 milliliters, which is the maximum, which is a 6 ounce. For a newborn, they'll probably drink about 1 to 2 ounces. Like, you don't, because their stomachs is not big enough. But you can tear this part off right here, and you can put their name, like if they go to daycare or something like that. The dates and the volume means how much they're supposed to get. So this would be very, very handy for, if that's another reason why you need to have an electric breast pump, or at least a handheld, because if your child has to go to daycare, you don't want them giving them certain formula or regular milk, or they need to know. So this is perfect. I got these from Walmart too. I think they were like, don't quote me, I think they were about maybe $12.99, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, I'm not sure. But this is what the unopened one looks like, and it also has instructions on it, like how to fill and store. You know, wash your hands first, avoid touching the inside of the storage bag, take the storage bag and mark the name and date, all of that. Then it says how to thaw and warm. So these bags are actually put, if you have enough of it, actually put in the freezer. So it has instructions on how to thaw it out and warm it. To thaw breast milk, place sealed bag in refrigerator or run under tap water. So I'm assuming that would be warm. It didn't say. Oh yeah, warm tap water. It says do not thaw or warm breast milk in very hot water or boiling water. Do not heat breast milk in microwave. Always check breast milk temperature before feeding. Gently mix separated breast milk before feeding. Oh, and I guess that's because when you thaw it out, it's gonna contain water, because ice makes water. So it's telling you to repump and add more milk. And it says warnings, do not use the product if the packaging or the seal appears damaged. So yeah, this is what the back looks like. That's a lot to read, but this is the Parent's Choice, and I got them from Walmart in on the baby section. Okay, so this right here, a breastfeeding guide, and it's pretty much like the table of contents. Pretty much is like, you know, telling you that your body is built for breastfeeding. Like how long should you breastfeed? The first hour. Colostrum, the thing that I was telling you about, because a lot of people feel like once you push your baby out, that it's automatically breast milk, but the breast milk does not form until 2 or 3 days later. 2 or 3 days, 3 to 4 days. So your baby will be able to feed, but they're not drinking actual milk. They're drinking colostrum, which is very, very healthy, has nutrients and stuff like that in there. Yeah, like feeding positions, like learning how to hold your baby. You're supposed to hold them like at a, like, you know, like how they cope a, is it cope or grope, whatever, how they hold a football, like when they get ready to catch it, that's how you want to hold your baby. Like a comfortable latch, signs of hunger and full. Signs of hunger, you know, like baby eating on their fingers, sucking on their fingers, turning their head to the breast area, which means that they're looking for either a bottle, a pacifier, or your Hershey Kiss. Another sign that they are full, because when they first start feeding, they have a tight fist, but after they get full, the hand kind of loosens up, and they'll, like, especially if they're latched on, they'll detach themselves, you know, from the Hershey Kiss or the bottle or whatever. And you'll know if like if they ask them, if you know for a fact that they're full and they're still turning their head and eating on their fingers, then they're not hungry. They actually want their pacifier. Yeah, it's talking about gaining weight, like how to tell if your baby is getting enough to eat. A lot of times if they throw up, or if they spit up, that's a sign that they're full. Or if they burp really, really good, that's a sign that they're full. Or if they just stop crying. Like tracking, like doing a breastfeeding log, I don't really think that's necessary, but I guess for first time breastfeeding moms, it would be. But yeah, this guy right here has a lot of like good stuff in there. So you can get this pamphlet from, well, I actually went to a breastfeeding class that I found on Google in this area. But I do know that, like, for those of you that get WIC, which is W-I-C, it helps with getting baby formula and stuff like that. It also helps with getting like free breast pump, a free breast pump and like other things. Like milk, vegetables, like bread, rice, cereal. If y'all are not familiar with WIC, just Google it. WIC, and if you get like or if you have like low income or something like that, like you'll qualify. They also gave me a pen. It's like a breastfeeding pen. It says breastfeeding is only natural. They gave me a baby blue breast milk every ounce counts bracelet because my baby is a boy. Now this is what was like very interesting to me, because this right here is it's like some type of moisturizer for the Hershey Kiss, and it's for the breastfeeding mothers. That's what it says on the front, and it soothes, heals, and protects dry, cracked skin. So I do remember my boobs being extremely dry and cracked and not knowing what to put on there, because they say not to even wash the area with soap. But if you're gonna take a shower, of course you're gonna wash the area with soap, especially if you leaking and it's all dry and stuff like that. Like, what they talking about? So yeah, I'm gonna take this off because I will be using this, and it has where you can order more, and they got like this little back thing on there. This one right here, this is like a magnet that goes on the refrigerator, which is awesome. I'll probably be putting this on my refrigerator like today. But it's tips for storing. Breast milk can be stored in a plastic or glass bottle with a tight fitting lid, or in a heavy duty sterile sealable bag. Store breast milk in amounts that you use every day. So like I said, I know newborns drink between 1 to 2 ounces, which is, well, I can't even say 1 to 2 ounces. They drink between 10 to 30 milliliters. I know, like, if you going like full force with it as far as formula, they have you feed your baby 30 milliliters. And if you're gonna do both, which is breastfeed and get formula, they have you feed between 10 milliliters to 20 milliliters. And if your baby is a preemie, because their stomachs are so tiny, then they have you feed 10 milliliters. So yeah, so I guess it's basically saying, like, if your baby feed, I guess 10 milliliters, that to make sure that it's 10 milliliters of milk. I don't know, that's a waste of bags. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna fill the bag all the way up and then just pour in the bottle what I need, and then freeze the rest back or whatever. I don't know. When the time comes, yeah. So label the containers with the date the milk was pumped and your baby's name. Thaw breast milk in the refrigerator or by placing the container under warm water. Never microwave or boil breast milk. Do not refreeze breast milk once it has been thawed. Oh, see, I was just saying that I need to see. This is why it's very important to read instructions. Best used within, like if you use a cooler bag, 24 hours, refrigerator, 3 days, freezer section inside a refrigerator, they want you to, it's best used within 2 weeks. Freezer with a separate door or deep freezer, 6 months. So if you're gonna do it in the refrigerator, it's best used within 3 days, but it's still safe to use within 5 days. And if you use the freezer with a separate door or deep freezer, best used within 6 months, and still safe to use within 12 months. This is like a little charm bracelet that they gave, and it says, congratulations, you're about to become a breastfeeding mom. And I think like as the months go by, you get a different charm to, like, I don't know, like as a way to, oh, they didn't connect any of these, but these are cute though. I'm not gonna play around with this because I don't have time or patience. I'll let Cam put stuff together, like he likes to build little stuff. But this is cute. I think I've kind of went over everything with you guys. I did not find that hand pump. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, are you guys breastfeeding or are you guys using formula? There is no wrong way. There is a lot of good healthy benefits to formula. It's just that breastfeeding is very, like, more healthier for the baby and the mom. Actually, there's actually benefits for the mom that I may end up going over in a separate video. Yeah, so I guess it ain't nothing to it but to do it. And it's not as hard as people make it seem. It's not disgusting or anything like that. I've seen so many comments like on Google that just like kind of blew my mind. But yeah, the breastfeeding class is actually free. Just Google like breastfeeding classes in your area. What else? Also, when it comes to breast pumps or whatever, I looked up, one of you guys actually bought me one. Let me know in the comment section down below if you were the one that actually bought that, so I didn't have to go out and buy one. But if you cannot afford one, I'm pretty sure like your local WIC office can give you one, or like when you go to the class, they'll have like a website where you can sign up for one or go pick up one for free. And yeah, but anyways guys, are you team breastfeeding or are you team formula? Let me know in the comment section down below why you are breastfeeding or why you are formula feeding. Don't forget guys that I said that the stores are running low on formula, so to be on the safe side, I strongly recommend thinking about fully breastfeeding. And yeah, or maybe you know a plug or something like that in a different, or in your town or in your city, and maybe you can like let somebody know in my comment section down below on where they have stocked up on formula. But this video is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on the road to 60K. I think I am 300 short now of 60K, and then after that we're on the road to 100K. Let's make it happen this year. I appreciate every last one of you guys. I love you guys tremendously, and if there's nothing else, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.